Okay. So now Gajendra Limited was incorporated on 1/7/2011 to take over the business of JK Enterprises as going concern with an effect from 1/4/2011. So
Yes,
here
sir.
the incorporation date is on 1/7/2011 registration date, and
Yes, sir.
and the business purchase date is the business purchase date is 1/4/2011. So
Yes, sir.
I hope you can make what is the pre-incorporation stage and post-incorporation stage. Before that, we'll see all the expenses now, how we can apportion this. So I told you, do not take opening stock, purchases, sales, and closing stock. Why they have
Okay,
given
sir.
this? To find out the gross profit, they have given this. So directly
Yes,
we'll
sir.
start with administration expenses. Now administration expenses directly will go to administration expenses. In which ratio and you will apportion?
First of all, administration expenses is time ratio.
Yes, time ratio. So time ratio, just compute the time ratio.
Yes, sir. So the time ratio is on 4 months, sir, the pre-incorporation,
Yes.
and post-incorporation is 8, sir. 4 and 8.
No. Just see once.
9, sir.
Yes. Pre-incorporation date is?
4.
No.
3. Sorry, 3 and 9, sir.
Yes, correct. See, the company was registered on 1/7. So the company was purchased from April. So April, you need to consider April, May, June. Do not take July, because July 1st it was incorporated. So do not take that. So 3 months is the pre-incorporation period. Post-incorporation period is 9 months. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now straight away you need to calculate the sales ratio now.
And by simplifying, we can make it 1/3, no, sir, ratio.
Yes. 3:9 and 1:3. 1:3 is the sales ratio. Oh, sorry, time
Yes,
ratio.
sir. Yes, sir. And now
Yes.
what do we do, sir? We make the format, no, sir. We make particulars.
Yes.
Yes, sir. So
Exactly.
particulars, pre and post.
Particulars ratio, pre-incorporation and post-incorporation.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
So,
now
how do we know we should do this, sir? Like in the question,
they would have asked you. See, they would have asked you prepare an income statement.
okay, income statement, fine. So this, so what the format is for income statement, no, sir?
Yes. Whatever I'm showing it now, it is for income statement. So
Okay,
first is calculate the time ratio. So
yes, sir. Done.
this is
Done, sir.
problem.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
And
so
sales
now
ratio, we have
sales
to
ratio
also.
now.
Okay.
Yes, sales ratio you need to calculate it now. So sales ratio, how we will calculate? Let us see the problem and then we'll decide. So
Yes,
have
sir.
they given the sales amount?
They have in the question. I'll just go to the question, sir.
Okay. So I need to show you the question, right? 1 second. Oh, where it is?
No, sir. I have it in my WhatsApp. I'm reading.
Okay. No. I displayed it on the screen. You can see.
Sir, by sales is 1,50,000.
Yeah, sales is 1,50,000. They have given the sales, but they see in the previous problem, they had only given what was the pre-incorporation sales and what was the post-incorporation sales in the previous problem. But here they have given only the sales.
Yes, sir.
They have not given what is the pre-incorporation sales and what is the post-incorporation sales. Correct? Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
now how do you prepare this? Now we have sales ratio. Total sales is how much?
Total sales, I guess, is 1,50,000, sir.
Yes, total sales is
1,50,000.
1,50,000. So now you have pre-incorporation ratio and That is, you know how many months is the pre-incorporation sales? And
We
how
don't
many?
know, sir. They have not given.
Sorry.
They have not given, no, sir.
No, in the first instance, instance only you told. 1 second. Okay. Now, in the total sales is 1,50,000. You already
Yes.
know how many months is the pre-incorporation, how many months is the post-incorporation. So just divide
Yes.
this 150 into that. You will get the sales ratio.
Okay, sir.
One second. Sales ratio, right?
Yes, sir.
So now sales ratio is 1,50,000.
Into the pre and post months, sir. So that is
Yes.
4th, 5th, 6th, 4th, 5th, 6th. So that is 3 by 12, and post is
Yeah. Post is
50,000 into 9 by 12.
yes.
This is how we find
Pre-incorporation sales is equal to
1,50,000 into 3
1,00,000 into how many months is the
into
thing
3 into
divided
3
by
divided
12.
by 12. So that is 37,500.
37,500.
Yes, sir. And 1,50,000 into 9 for post divided by 12 again. So that is 11, 1 lakh, 1,12,500, sir.
Okay.
But is it correct, sir?
No. 1 second. I'm just checking it out. But in the solution, they are given pre-incorporation sales. Sales ratio is 50,000 and 1 lakh they have given. How come it is 50,000 and 1 lakh? I think it is wrong. Okay, what is the time ratio? 1:3, correct?
Yes, sir.
So 3:9. So that will be 3:9 means 3 plus 9 will
12, sir.
be. So 1,50,000 into 3 by 12. How much you will get?
Sir, 1,50,000 into 3 by 12 is 37,500, sir.
Okay, then we'll do the post incorporation.
So is it correct, sir? Are we doing correctly?
Yes.
So 37,500
Corporation is equal
and
to
1 lakh.
1,50,000
Yes, sir. And 1 lakh.
in
Yes.
9 by 12, correct? 9 by
Yes.
12. So
It's
this
1
should
lakh.
be
1 lakh 12,500.
1,12,500. Okay. So now this is the pre-incorporation sales and post-incorporation sales. Actually, this is the sales amount. This is the sales amount that we have done. So now you can find the ratio for that. So 37,500 is to 1,12,500. So you can do the ratio for this.
How, sir?
Now I'll do it. 37,500 is to 1,12,500. Now you cancel all the zeros which is common. Double zeros cancel. So that will be
Yes, sir.
375 is to 1,125. Okay. Further,
Yes, sir.
if you want to simplify, 375 and 1,125 will go in 25, I think. the same table, it will go by 25, or else
Sir,
you can
no
take,
need, sir. We can do it directly now, sir.
yeah, 375 is to 1125 only, you can do it. No problem.
So that is our sales ratio.
Yes, sales ratio is that.
Okay, sir. So now we have to classify all the things, and we have to classify which and all belongs to sales and time ratio. Correct, sir?
Yes. Now the next one is, but once again, actually I have two books here. In one textbook, we have done it exactly what the textbook says. But in another one, they have taken it as 1:2 ratio. I'm just checking it out why they've. Okay, one element is missing in the question. Okay, fine. By sales up to 30th 6. Okay, fine. Correct. So 375 is to 1125. That is the right answer. So now we have found out the time ratio. Now we have found out the sales ratio. I hope both the ratios is understood.
Yes, sir.
Now
Yes,
that's it, right? If you see the expenses now, you can apportion that easily. Now we'll go for all the expenses.
Can
We'll
we
go
go
for
to the
expenses.
questions, sir? Yes, sir. Can you show
Yes,
me the
one
questions?
second. Yes. 1 second. Okay. So now the problem, always remember, the problem starts with gross profit. Income statement starts with gross profit. Okay. So now you look at the question. Is there
Yes,
any
sir.
gross profit now?
Net profit is there, sir.
Yes, net profit is there, but we need gross profit.
No, sir, it's not there.
So now in the last class, I told you how to find out the gross profit. I gave one formula also.
Yes,
correct?
Yes, sir.
What is gross
Yes, sir.
profit
Gross
formula?
profit is
Gross profit is equal to.
I think it is a pre-sales.
No. You take
Yes, sir.
opening stock. Okay, you take opening stock. You will add purchases
Yes, sir.
minus
Yes, sir.
closing stock.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you take the first thing
Yes, sir.
is that first opening stock you take, add purchases, you do it, and then you will deduct the
Yes.
closing stock. So that will be called
Yes,
as
sir.
cost of goods sold. Okay,
Okay.
so gross profit is equal to, see, 1 second, I'll just write it down. You can just make a note of this formula.
Yes, sir,
Gross
I'm writing, sir.
gross profit is equal to sales minus cost of goods sold. Okay, now this is the formula to find out the gross profit. Gross
Yes,
profit
sir.
is equal to sales minus cost of goods sold. Now you know what is sales, correct? Now
Yes, sir.
you know what is sales. Now do you know whether cost of goods sold? No, you don't know what is cost of goods sold. So
we add
we have to
opening stock
find out
purchases
cost of
and
goods
we
sold.
minus closing stock. Yes.
So now cost of goods sold is equal to cost of goods sold is equal to opening stock plus purchases minus closing stock. If you do this, you will get cost of goods sold. Can you just tell me now?
Yes, sir.
What is the opening stock? I'll just give you the display the problem. You just tell me now. Okay. Yes, I have displayed
Yes,
the
sir.
problem. Now, can you
Sir,
tell me the
opening
cost of
stock
goods
is-
sold?
Yes,
Yes.
sir. Opening stock is 60,000.
Opening stock is 60,000. Yes.
Yes, sir. And purchases are 87,500.
Correct.
And that we are minusing with the closing stock. And so the
Yes.
closing stock is 35,000.
Yes. Correct.
So 1,12,500 is the answer, sir, for cost of goods sold.
Yes, cost of goods sold is 1,12,500. Now you don't require the
Yes,
cost
sir.
of goods sold.
And
What you require is gross profit you require. So now you already arrived. What you
So,
told, 12,500, correct?
yes, sir. 1,12,500.
Yes, just apply to the above formula now. Sales is also given. Sales, what was the sales now? 1,50,000 was the sales.
Yes, sir.
1,50,000 minus 1,12,500. That will give you gross profit, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what will be the answer now? Gross profit, no?
Yes, sir.
Gross
1,50,000 minus 1,12,500 will give us 37,500, sir.
Yes, exactly. It is 37,500. So this is called as the gross profit.
Sir, and I don't know why, but it is matching with the pre-incorporation sales and post-incorporation sales, sir. That's what we found.
What? No, it has
Sir,
nothing to do
I'm
with
just saying that the gross profit that we found.
It has nothing to do with
Because the 37,500 and also. Okay, sir.
No.
Because they were matching, so I was thinking if there is any connection.
No. There is no connection. There is nothing to do with pre-incorporation and post-incorporation. Only the thing is you will find out the gross profit. That's all. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, done.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now the income statement. So now gross profit in what ratio we have to take now? I told you before.
Gross profit we should take through sales ratio.
Exactly. Good. So we need to take this through sales ratio. So now just to draw the format now, like what we did yesterday. Okay, just to draw the format like this. I am showing it now. See, particulars, ratio, pre-incorporation, post-incorporation.
Yes, sir. Done.
Okay, now I will just write the gross profit now.
Yes, sir.
So what was the gross profit that we arrived at? Gross profit was
3,007, 37,500, sir.
Yes, the gross profit was 37,500. Correct. Now
Yes,
you
sir.
will apportion that into which ratio? You will apportion that into sales ratio. What is the sales ratio that we have arrived?
We use it sales ratio. Yes.
Yes.
The
So
sales
we
ratio
will.
that we are arrived is 375 by 100 and
Yes.
1,125. Yes.
1,125. So now we'll use the same ratio now. So we are using this. Okay. Now, can you tell me the answer now? What is the pre-incorporation gross profit? What is the post-incorporation gross profit?
Yes, sir. First, we 1 minute, sir. I'll just add the two ratios. Sir, 9,375, sir.
Correct.
Free.
What is the post-incorporation?
And post-incorporation is 28,125.
Yes, I have written it. Can you see?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, when you said do not take opening stock, purchases, sales, closing stock, what did you mean by that, sir?
Do not take.
When you said don't take purchases, sales, or closing stock, sir, or opening
Yes.
stock, what did you mean? Sir?
Means we will already take it in calculation of gross profit, no? So at the time we calculate the gross profit, you will take all the purchases, opening stock, closing stock, all that will be taken in the gross profit. So once
don't
gross
take it
profit
income statement.
Find out, no need to take again purchases, opening stock and all that. So that is why
For
do not show that. Okay, so directly, yeah, don't show it in income statement. You show in separate working note, like I have mentioned in this. You can see this correctly. Correct. See, working note. How I have arrived at the gross profit, I have shown you. Gross profit is equal to cost of goods sold is equal to. Now just do that working. So that is more than enough. You take the gross profit and directly prepare the income statement and apportion that. That is the first step. Okay. Now total.
Yes.
Yesterday I did the total, right? Total of A. Call it as total of A. Gross profit, total of A. Same total, you are going to just write it once again, the total. Okay. Now after this,
right, sir?
in the total part, I'm writing. See, just like how I'm drawing it. So this is how the total will look like. Okay. So this is the total of, see, whatever is the gross profit, write the same gross profit in the next heading called as total of A. So that is gross profit is called as total of A.
Yes.
The same I have written 9375 and 9375. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now
we have to follow this. Sir.
What?
We have to follow this format, sir.
Yes, the same format where what I'm doing it now. The next one is you'll write the expenses now. Now you'll write all the expenses. Now I'll go back to the problem. You take one by one all the expenses. Now the first expenses you can see in the problem.
Salary.
Opening stock, purchases.
Yes, sir. Sir, what if I? So
yes.
What if I do this by myself, sir, and then we can check the answer?
Yes, absolutely. The rest of the things, it is same. I will just say where you have to take administration expenses. I will quickly say that you can just do it by yourself. Only the thing I wanted to show is how to calculate the gross profit. That I have told you very clearly. I hope you understood this now.
Yes, sir. I've understood and I've taken notes. Yes, sir.
Okay. If you want, I will just share you the answer now itself. You can, I will share you the answer and with the format, you can just write down. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Fine. Now, administration expenses quickly will I will tell you. Administration expenses will go for administration
expenses as a time ratio.
Yes, time ratio. Director's fees.
Sales ratio. Sorry.
Director's fees.
Okay. Director's fees is direct to post. Direct to post.
Very good. Yes. Selling expenses.
Direct will take to post, sir.
No. Selling expenses.
Selling expenses will be sales, sir.
Yeah. Audit fees.
Sales ratio, sir.
Selling expenses, sales ratio.
Audit fees is yes, sir. Audit fees time ratio.
Yes, audit fees is time ratio. Good. Preliminary expenses.
Time ratio. I mean, preliminary expenses will be directly taken to post.
Yes, that's it. Okay. So now you total all the expenses. Now you will write it separately. Okay, total of all the expenses. Now total of, called it as total of B. All the expenses you put a heading as total of B. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now gross profit total will be total A. The expenses will be total B. Total A minus total B. If you arrive at a plus, that is positive note, that will be called as net profit. If you arrive at a minus figure, that is called as net loss.
Yes, sir. So total A is all the incomes.
Yeah.
Okay, and total B is all the expenses. But then
Yes.
when how do we show the minus in the table, sir? I mean, in the post pre, how do we show, sir? Or is it something we
Actually,
do outside?
yeah. Actually, we don't arrive at any minus figure. We won't be getting any negative balance. Suppose if you get the negative balance, it will be transferred to goodwill. Just
Yes,
show
sir.
it as goodwill. Okay. Now,
Yes, sir.
pre-incorporation sales, call it as capital reserve. Post-incorporation profit, call it as P&L appropriation account.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Sir, can you repeat
Pre-incorporation.
that again? I'll take notes. I'll
Yes.
take notes, sir.